Guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today we're doing some Dollar Tree DIYs. This first one, I'm using a thrifted sign I already painted, and it's just kind of been sitting in my craft room for a while, so we're going to use that as a base. This market sign is from Dollar General a couple years ago. I think I've reused this multiple times. It was $1. I also added some half wood beads just to cover up the holes on the market sign. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue it right to the top. Now I also had these little pencil holders that were from Dollar Tree, and I just love using these. I've used these before in a DIY, and I thought I might as well go ahead and just kind of make a really cute spring/summer one. I guess it's not even spring anymore. Let's just say summer. But every time I think of lavender, because I add it to literally everything, it reminds me of spring, although definitely summer. But adding some little wood pieces on the backs of these, because I was not going to go ahead and just glue these pencil holders down to the sign. I really didn't think that they would stay or hold well unless there was something kind of attaching them to the back. Using that ruler just to make everything even, and I'm just going to go ahead and use some more hot glue to glue these pieces down.
Some days I'm in my feelings, in some ways I'm still healing. Sometimes that's just...
I have not purchased Floral in a year or so. I ended up finding or running into, I guess, a huge 90% off deal at Dollar General. So they had all their florals 90% off, which was insane. So I was picking things up for 30 cents or less. It was 10 cents for some of these. It was one of the best sales I've ever ran into. Plus, I like to reuse a lot of florals and greenery whenever I get the chance. So I'm just adding some lavender to the two sides and just some eucalyptus from Walmart in the middle.
this life, but I still gotta try. All my pain had a purpose. Every scar made it worth it. Grew from every...
All right, for this one, I grabbed this sign from a yard sale. It was only $1, and I just went ahead and sanded it down. Once it was all sanded, I just went ahead and grabbed some black chalk paint. This one is from Dollar General, my favorite one, and I think it's like $3.20. It's kind of a ridiculous price, but it's just over $3. So once I did that, I had this crackle paint, or this crackle from Dixie Belle. I haven't used it in a while, and it seemed to just not go on like it used to. I know it's thick, but I was kind of having some issues with it because I love using this. It's really fun to use, but I was like, I don't think this is working the way I want. You do have to use these in strokes, like or the one stroke way. You can't just kind of go back and forth. It's got to be the same way stroke. I can't even really explain that, but you kind of get the point. But once I was doing this, it just was not working. It looked terrible, and I was like, okay, just to kind of like make this go faster, I'm going to go ahead and use a hairdryer on this. This color is also Celery in Waverly chalk paint. And I kind of thought it was doing what it was supposed to do, but no, this was not even kind of what this crackle is supposed to do. So this kind of looked awful. And I knew if I kept going, things were going to mess up, but I'm like, let's just try. Let's just dry it. It'll be good to go. And then when I was sanding, nothing was dry underneath. So the crackle was not dry. But of course, I couldn't stop. And I was like, do I redo this or do I just keep playing with it? No, I decided to keep going. I was like, no, we're not going to redo this. We're going to keep going. See what it looks like when it's done. Had these flowers from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use a chalk Couture transfer. This one I've had for quite a few years now. I'm going to add it to the center of this and the flowers on the side. So that's where the Dollar Tree comes in at, is those flowers. So everyone's like, this is not Dollar Tree. 100% is when you add a little bit of Dollar Tree. So anyways, to begin with my trauma story, or it's not even really, yeah, it kind of was, because when I pulled this off, it was just a pain, but black chalk paste, we're going to go ahead and remove the transfer, and it was removing so much paint in all the layers from this sign. And I kind of thought that because nothing was drying underneath, the crackle paint was just not, or the gel, whatever we want to call it, was not drying. So it took forever to remove the paint on the back of that transfer, and then I thought that I might as well go ahead and sand some more areas down just to see if I could get it to look just kind of old and something like you'd pull out of an antique store or an antique sign, or dry brushing it with some white just to kind of push out those letters of the bouquets and vase, because you really couldn't see them because of the removal of all of the paint. I'm going to go ahead and use these little wooden pieces to kind of attach to the flowers, so I was able to glue them to the sign. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Should I redo this or would you leave it? It would kind of look cool, maybe outside, or I'm just really not sure. Let me know in the comments. Should I just redo this? Should I just like call it a wash and sand it all down and just redo it? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below what you would do with it.
We fall, and I can feel it all. I'm not letting go. I'm a ray of light through an August storm. I'm a rose that bloomed in a field of thorns. I'm unbreakable. Even when it's cold, I'm a bright blue flame. You can dim
I'm using this wooden box from Dollar Tree. I'm also going to be using these little dot stickers. I'm going to go ahead and open them up. I have quite a few of these actually and haven't thought about using them in quite a while. I'm just going to go ahead and add them to the wooden box. It doesn't matter what color because we're going to be eventually painting over it. Make sure that you actually push these little guys down really tight and just kind of hold them for a few seconds so they don't come off during the paint process, because a couple of them did, because I kind of started just moving a little bit quicker than I should have. Definitely take your time with this if you're going to. I did this years ago and I kind of forgot the little fun technique of different things that you can do with Dollar Tree. So these stickers were super fun to use and they kind of pop out just a little bit. Also found these little wooden house picture frames from Dollar Tree and can go ahead and use one of them. I'm going to go ahead and use my chalk paint in black to paint it.
lights, but I burn the same. I got clarity. I know what I need. I'm unbreakable. I'm not in a hurry. I'm grateful for the journey. 'Cause healing never looks the
And of course I love dry brushing literally everything, so I just went ahead and did a little bit of dry brushing on my little wooden box. And I'm using a chip brush that I grabbed from Dixie Belle, but anyone will work. Adding a little piece of scrapbook paper to the middle of this, I had some buffalo check, so I was like, I have not even used buffalo check anything in quite some time, so I thought it was definitely time to use it. I also decided to use some little Scrabble wooden letters. I want to say these came from Dollar Tree a long time ago, possibly Amazon, not sure, but you can definitely find them on Amazon still. I'm going to go ahead and add HOME for home and just glue them right to the scrapbook paper. And then I'm just going to go ahead and glue the house right to the center of my little wooden box.
same. Turn into another page. I know how the seasons change. No matter what my fears might say, I'm not letting go.
And just to finish this off, I decided to go ahead and add some of these little rub-on transfers. I have so many of them and I have yet to use every single one. I kind of started going through my craft stash. It's not very big anymore, but I still have quite a few items left. And that's what I'm actually trying to do, is use up what I have, because I obviously bought it for a reason. And I feel like when you have so much crafting items in your craft room, you've spent so much money and have not done a lot with it. So I'm really just trying to use what I have, so I feel like I'm getting my money's worth.
I'm a ray of light through an August storm. I'm a rose that bloomed in a field of thorns.
This next DIY, I'm using this cardboard box container from Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and paint it white.
I'm unbreakable. Even when it's cold, I'm a bright blue flame. You can dim the lights, but I burn the same. I got clarity. I know what I need. I'm unbreakable.
Next, I'm going to go ahead and use these Dollar Tree rub-on transfers, and let me know in the comments below if you guys actually miss the rub-on transfers at Dollar Tree just as much as I do. These eucalyptus ones were hands down my favorite ones, and I think this is honestly the last of the last. I might have a couple here and there, but the last pack is kind of what I'm using along with that eucalyptus wreath. So just adding a few along the side, and then I'm going to go ahead and add that larger eucalyptus wreath to the top of this box.
'Cause I made it through every battle. I'm unbreakable. Now there's nothing that I can't handle. I'm unbreakable. And no one's gonna take that from
Lastly, I had these pieces. These are also from Dollar Tree. They are just the longer wood pieces. I'm thinking, I can honestly not remember exactly what these were from, but I've had them in my garage stained, and I just put them in there because I wasn't really sure what to do with them. So I had 4, and I'm just going to go ahead and add some craft sticks, popsicle sticks to the back of this to hold all 4 of these together. I also stained it with the color Espresso, and I want to say that was by Varathane water-based wood stain. And I'm also going to be adding some handles because who doesn't love a good tray? I have probably 50 around my house, and I love making trays. I love using them. So anytime I can make a tray or something looks even remotely like one, I just want to go ahead and make one, and then I'm going to use it, and it's going to be adorable. So I could honestly stop here, and I liked the way this looked, but I thought I would just go ahead and add a Chalk Couture transfer to this. I love this Homestead one. I've used this many times. I've had this one for a couple years as well, but you can just never not use these enough. They're a little pricey at times, so I always try to get my money's worth. So if I can use this a dozen times, I'm 100% going to. So I'm just going to use the bright white chalk paste, and that is it for this one. You guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, I would love you guys stuck around and subscribed, and until then, I will see you in the next one. Bye!